Now more than ever, Lowe's knows you don't just want a low price, you want the lowest price. And with our lowest price guarantee, you can count on us for competitive prices on all your home improvement projects. If you find a qualifying lower price somewhere else on the same item, we'll match it. Lowe's, we help, you save. Price match applies to same item, current price at qualifying retailers. Exclusions and terms apply. Learn how we'll match price at lowes.com/lowest price guarantee.
Where do ideas start? In the shower? On the bus? On vacation? And then once you've had a good idea, what do you do with it? Let it sit alone in your head? Or put it online with GoDaddy for the world to see? Get started with a domain and a website from GoDaddy. All the helping tools you need online.
Hey, how you doing? Yeah, I'm doing mighty fine. Last time I seen you, it's been a long time. Stop smiling at me, get that look off your face. Please don't even front, stop being so fake. I know you don't like me and you made it very clear. Always talking about me, from what I hear. Always put me down when you thought that you could. I want you to know that I'm doing so good. Was it you that said that I didn't have a clue? That I didn't have a clue. Wasn't it you that said that I wouldn't make it through? And wasn't it you that said that I didn't look too good, that I wouldn't do too good, I never make it out the hood? I want you to know that I'm doing so good, so good, so good, so good. I know you hate it, but so good, so good. I'm doing so good, so good.
I know you hate it, but
so good, so good.
Whoa ha, whoa ha ha, whoa ha 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 ha, whoa ha ha ha, whoa ha ha, whoa ha ha.
Whoa ha 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 ha,
whoa ha 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 ha,
whoa ha 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 ha,
whoa ha 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 ha, whoa ha 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 ha. Whoa ha 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 ha, 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 whoa ha ha ha, whoa ha ha ha.
Welcome to Middle Earth, is Jaden XD.
Hello from Purgatory!
It's lit. Sexy, sexy drag queen.
Whoa, it's not funny at all.
End of the world and it's looking up from all of creation.
Wait.
So yeah, welcome back to another episode. May or may not be the last one of JXD.
Smoke.
Oh fuck.
Whoa.
The way things are looking, it may or may not be for real.
You know one positive from that?
Huh?
If this is our last show.
Yeah.
That means we made it all the way to not getting canceled. But then we all got canceled.
Yeah. But then it's like, we didn't really get canceled then, because not everybody got canceled. And that means
you know what?
That's the thing that happened.
We better relax for they Vanessa Hutchins.
We all gonna die anyway. Bitch, you insensitive.
I'm like, yeah.
It's like, yeah.
But does she?
Yeah. I mean, ultimately.
No, but we are. No, she is. No, we. No, that's not. No. It is okay for us to be questioning
mortality.
What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on?
Oh, man. Listen.
But we here.
Yeah, we here.
How's your week?
Yeah.
We are taking this very seriously.
And not at the same time.
Right,
because
like,
if you take this too seriously, you will want to commit suicide.
You'll be looking like me.
Yeah, like just wondering.
Lost.
Like,
Tristan really be up here like,
are you okay?
You good? You good?
Are you okay? It's okay.
Everything's coming through.
Yeah. Like talking to you like you beloved and shit.
He is.
Like,
and honestly, for a second,
like
I
talking like hella Kelly. Yes, Helen. Yeah.
When he told me what my face looked like, I was like, it probably does look like that. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, like,
you're right.
Yes.
Stop it. What if it's not the end of the world? Then we get canceled, nigga. Then we'll be broke. I fucking hate you.
Okay. Update how we're dealing with this whole thing.
Yeah.
New York has been one of the hardest hit states in the nation.
And we just itching to be Italy.
Right.
We were just itching because niggas are. In all seriousness, we don't do this often.
Yeah.
In all seriousness, we are trying to take social distancing as seriously as possible.
Absolutely.
We are still recording right now, but we do record from my home.
Yeah.
And yeah, for now we're recording together.
Person. We may switch to.
We may have to move to remote depending upon how things move.
I need to take that home.
But it's fine.
Yeah. So far we're okay physically.
Yeah.
As some of you have asked how you can support us through this trying times because they know that we put on the show for you guys every week, 2 shows if you subscribe to the Patreon, and somebody asked if they could donate money to us, and the best way to support us is to support our Patreon.
Yeah.
Jade is a full-time freelancer, and I'm on my way to being a full-time freelancer, and I was on my way in 2020 to leaving and being a full-time freelancer, but I don't know if that's possible anymore. It might be forcefully.
Right.
Which I'll get to when I talk about my week. But, thank you all for supporting and listening to us, but if you really want to, if you want to be kind and generous, definitely just support our Patreon. We're still working. We have no problem with, we love doing this because otherwise, if we did it, we would have stopped 6 years ago.
Yeah.
But if there's a little lull in episodes coming out, there shouldn't be. But just know that we're doing our best. Jade and XD live shows have been postponed indefinitely until this is all taken care of.
Until we know what's going on. So. Full disclosure, obviously we announced Washington, D.C. that was supposed to be May 3rd. That is on hold due to circumstances out of our control. The venue itself will be closed. And we also know that we do have to practice social distancing. We do not want to put you all in jeopardy. So we will
Do we want to announce the next city?
We might as well, yeah.
So the next city
was Atlanta.
Yeah.
We were planning for Atlanta. Venues were being finalized.
Right after the D.C. show.
And... and then this hit. So
cholera decided to come. Typhoid.
Fucking nigga.
Dysentery.
Fucking literally. I was like, I Oregon Trail. I didn't know when I was playing Oregon Trail that it was getting ready to. It was like deja vu. I didn't know that. That's what it was getting. Just hey bitch, just prepare. This is your preparation for the future. But yeah, so the live shows have been postponed until we get word on how the world is moving. But the shows are still coming. The Patreons are still coming. Again, like XD said, if you ask how you can support us, it's by joining the Patreon. We're going to continue to bring you content. We're going to get real creative in this time. We see John Legend had a whole motherfucker. He gave y'all niggas a concert on Instagram Live. We don't have John Legend money.
Yeah.
So your little $5, it helps.
Yeah, exactly.
We have 2 tiers, the 5 and the 15.
We have 3, 5, 10, 15.
5, 10, 15.
Yeah.
And, the 5 gets you all the content. But if you're asking how to support us during this time, there are 2 other tiers as well.
Yeah.
So, and then, we're going to work on video content, and it's just going to get real creative during these times.
The video content might be delayed this month because of the virus.
Yeah, we may not be able to look at each other.
Yeah, we might figure out some way to do something for April. But we're working, this is all new to you, this is all new to us, and so we're trying to adjust accordingly.
And Jade of All Jades also has Patreon content coming for you.
Yeah.
So, you've got, and there's tons.
XD's coming back for you. Too.
Right, you'll have XD, you've got...
you won't be bored, I'll tell you that.
You have Santana, I'll Cook Like Your Mother.
Yeah.
I'll have cooking videos coming out. Yeah.
To yesterday.
So yeah, go check out Santana's episode. all creatives are doing their thing at this time, and this is how you can continue to support entrepreneurs and those who are getting hit really hard during this pandemic.
Yeah.
Also, so yeah, how you coping, nigga? Because
Wow. So let me tell you something. So, I'm like an essential employee.
yeah, I know. I know.
And I work for a company that has less than 30 people.
Yeah.
So I can't
loopholes and shit.
Yeah, so I fit into that bracket of essential employee and nigga, there's less than 50 people in your office. You can go to work. So it's very difficult to do my job because I house New York. And I can't house New York if I don't have people who if I don't have people who have money to move places. Or if I don't have city agencies, advocating and giving money to us to house people.
Right.
So, and people have to pay rent, and it's really rough. So work has been super trying because we're trying to navigate what this all looks like. Because if people can't go to work, they cannot pay their rent. If people cannot pay their rent, what does that do for my salary? So that's the conversations we've been having. I work not necessarily for I work for a private entity, and that has commercial spaces. And a lot of the commercial spaces happen to be restaurants. And, nobody here in New York can go to a restaurant and eat and dine. You can order only takeout. And even then, that's even if they have that option. Because there's a lot of bars who just don't have that option. Who are on, because it takes a while to get set up to take orders from Caviar and Seamless and those things. It's also very difficult because I have I have asthma, so technically I'm immune compromised. So that's a little scary thing. I also live with somebody who's immune compromised, so it's all kind of scary.
Yeah. And I wanted to share that, actually. I want to talk about that for a second. And this is not going to be the whole episode. We're doing this first because we want you all to know, even though this is comedy, even though you all know XD and I push every single line, limit, and button. And we will later on. We want you to know in all seriousness that we're taking this seriously. The social distancing, we want to make sure that we're socially responsible. We don't want to spread anything that's false. We don't want to also set a bad example. So we don't want to be out here, you know what I'm saying? So I'm really taking this thing seriously. I try not to leave unless it's absolutely essential. I stocked up for weeks. Girl stocked up like just squirrel in the winter. I stocked up with also being fair to other people. So we wanted to talk about that. Social distancing is important, making sure, because we don't know how it can compromise other people. It's not just about you. Well, I'm fine. I'm not going to get sick. Or if it's just a little flu, it's not even about you right now. Even for people who may think this is stupid or who this doesn't make sense. I have a friend of mine was tested and tested positive. And he was tested because he had a pre-existing condition. And the problem was he had to go back and tell everybody who he was around that he tested positive. And one of those people, who was another person that I know, takes care of his elderly and sick mother.
See?
Then I have another good friend of mine who may be listening to this right now, has lupus. And if her child goes to school and brings that back, you all talk about, well, kids should fine and da-da-da. If he goes to school and brings that home, she is compromised.
Yeah.
So it is not always just about you. It's about those who can't afford to get sick. And if we look at the examples of Italy, we have got to take heed and take this responsibly. And now they're shutting y'all down since y'all niggas couldn't stay out of the brunches, the Sunday brunches and the parks and the house parties and so forth and so on. Because you all couldn't do that, they had to tell you, we're shutting it down. There's no bars, there's no restaurants unless it's takeout or delivery. Yeah. We have to take this seriously for the sake of others, and that's the problem with humanity right now.
Right. And I get it. Americans are super they hate, which I think is ironic that Americans hate when their freedoms are taken away, which is so funny because they are so good at taking other people's freedoms away.
I also like how a lot of white people out here talking about how they don't agree with reparations, but now they want reparations.
Yeah. They want to bail out. Living with this week has been rough for everybody, but it's also rough. I think, I can wash my hands till the cows come home. I can isolate myself, but I think what's most frustrating is the ill preparedness of the government.
Absolutely.
And it's like we put our hands in government. This is why people be like, voting is not important. I'm like, voting is important, especially on the local level, because I know we're supposed to have Justin Cohen on here. He was supposed to come on, but because of the virus or whatever, we're staggering that. But like, you need to have people, especially voting on a local level, who is going to advocate for you to avoid things like this to happen. Having knowledgeable and competent people in office to make these decisions for the betterment of the whole community. Like, if anything, if you're not going to shut down Manhattan or New York City, you should shut down Brooklyn or Queens. Because there needs to, like, you can't, if the Bay Area closed,
nigga,
and it's the heart of motherfucking Silicon Valley, then
which is the heart of a lot, your fucking Postmates, your
us
Apple,
here on this show,
us, nigga,
the internet lives there. And like, there's no reason, like, and if you're not shutting it down for
Uber
6 weeks, you're shutting it down for 30 days. That's enough time for what we've seen from China to
Italy,
right? To contain, clean, and eradicate and slow the virus down. I've moved way past this idea of this finding a cure. It's going to take a minute for safety reasons. It's going to take about a year and change, but at least doing something that you manage and you can contain and you can control. Right now, everything is out of fucking control.
They're playing with a vaccine right now. There's the one.
They just started the trials, but the thing is, it takes like hella long to
see
be
how
approved,
the effects work.
because niggas could die from the vaccine and you have no idea.
There's one, starts with an A. I'm not going to be irresponsible and say it because it's not an official vaccine, but it's been the one thing that they've been testing the majority of, and it's been the one that's shown effective. But of course, obviously, that takes time.
Yeah.
And they're gonna see, they've got to see the effects. We've seen that people have come back with it. It mutates, it transforms. So, we're just asking you, and before we get to the mess and get to the fun, for us all to maintain some social responsibility and try to think about each other during this time, and not just think about ourselves. Nobody on this earth needs 108 rolls of toilet paper. Y'all don't need that unless you've got Kiki Wyatt's set, range of children. And yeah, so we're asking you here at JNXD to please be socially responsible and not look at this like a hoax or something stupid. I personally know somebody, have spoken with them on the phone, that has the coronavirus. Black people can get it. It just told you.
Yeah, a couple of my followers on Twitter have had family members who have gotten it, and they're coping and dealing with the best way they know how.
Absolutely. And he's not in the hospital. He's not hospitalized, but I watched an entire live of a girl who has it. Somebody did an interview with her, and she was going over all her symptoms, what worked for her, what didn't. Ibuprofen and Motrin and antihistamines are showing to actually make it worse, to make your symptoms worse. So they're saying that you really need to focus on, like Tylenol, rest, hydration, hot steamy showers, lots and lots of rest, lots and lots of sleep, lots and lots of electrolytes.
Yeah. And it's also difficult because if you hear me coughing now, it's nothing to do with the virus. It's because I have seasonal allergies. I go through this every year. If you listen to the same episode, same March of every year, y'all know I'm dying. So I'm not experiencing any type of symptoms or whatever regarding fever.
And with XD being here, I call XD. I said, so low key, I might try to find you a pair of sweatpants and a t-shirt that's going when you walk up in here. And I couldn't find no sweatpants that weren't gonna look like shorts on him. But
I walked in the house. She sprayed me down with Lysol.
I did.
And
shoes straight off, straight to the bathroom. I cleaned the door handles. I cleaned the light switches. And I sprayed his ass before he sat on my seats.
Yeah.
So, anyway, let's get to the fun. Is there anything? Support every ad and every code if you have your job. Support every ad, every code, every Patreon, every Goalie Gummy, every Delo. I don't care if you don't have nobody to smell good for now but your motherfucking self. That's all you need to be worried about anyway. And also we will find out what's going on with the tickets for the live show. Yeah. So once we get word of that, we will absolutely be sure to let you all know what's what.
Yeah. If the venue hasn't reached out to you yet, we will figure it out.
Absolutely. We just want you to know that, we are aware. So with that being said, let's get to some good stuff. We about to get to the regular J Next D shit.
Yeah, let's take a break.
Yes.
And then we'll be back after these messages. Hit it, Claude.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
The days are getting shorter, and you can feel it in the air. Yes, it's that time of year. Pumpkin is finally back at Dunkin'. It's the cozy you've been craving all summer long, now in your cup at Dunkin'. Pick up all of your pumpkin favorites, like the signature pumpkin spice iced latte, or a pumpkin iced coffee, and bakery items like pumpkin donuts and muffins. Sip into something comfortable to celebrate the start of cozy season. Use the Dunkin' app for contactless ordering. America runs on Dunkin'.
Okay, so work's done and you're craving something spicy and salty. I know. What I do is snack on Blue Diamond wasabi and soy sauce flavored almonds. They're so good, and almonds are a superfood. Don't deny your cravings. Eat them. Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
And we're back. So this episode is brought to you by Audible. So I love Audible. That's where I got to listen to Michelle Obama's book and also our friend Michael Arsenault.
Ooh, my boo!
Yes. So Audible is the leading provider of spoken word entertainment and audiobooks, ranging from bestsellers to celebrity memoirs, news, business, and self-development. Every month, members get 1 credit to pick any title plus 2 Audible originals from a monthly section and access to daily news digest from the New York Times, the Wall Street Journal, and the Washington Post, as well as guided meditation programs. So to kick off 2020, we're focusing on New Year, New You. They have plenty of content that can help us pursue our goals, whether it's getting fit, finishing more books, or becoming a better parent, leader, or person. Now, with Audible, you can download titles and listen offline anytime, anywhere. And the app is free and can be installed on all smartphones and tablets. And you can listen across devices without losing your spot, which is super important. Mm-hmm. And if you can't decide what to listen to, don't worry. You can keep your credits for up to a year and use them to binge on a whole series if you like. So that's what I did. So I got the Crazy Rich Asian series. Did you know it was a whole more than 1 book?
No.
That's what I got. So, which you should just get anyway. Right?
Yeah.
So you should get, for all those reasons and more, you should go to audible.com/JXD or text JXD to 500-500. You'll get access there, and it's going to be lit. So go to Audible. This episode is also brought to you by Hello Tushy.
Ooh.
Ooh. Do you have a butthole?
Yeah.
Then this ad is for you.
Ooh.
It's hard to believe that when we go to the bathroom in this country, most of us wipe instead of wash.
And you know what wipes are doing to the environment?
Girl, I know. For years, bidets have been available, but hideously expensive, costing thousands of dollars.
Have you ever walked in somebody's house and they have a bidet?
Yeah, it's...
You're like, what? You got 2 toilets?
Right.
The first time I found out what it was, I was like, you are very rich.
Yeah.
You are very rich.
Wealthy.
You are wealthy, Boots.
Right. So the Hello Tushy modern bidet attachment is here to democratize the blessings bestowed by bidets and offer clean buttholes to everyone. Now, Hello Tushy cleans your butt with a precise stream of fresh water for just $79. It attaches to your existing toilet, requires no electricity or additional plumbing, and cuts toilet paper use by 80%. So the Hello Tushy bidet pays for itself in a few months.
I bet y'all wish y'all had that now.
Right.
People who ain't get no toilet paper.
Right, because with Hello Tushy, you don't wipe at all. Even the best 2-ply can't just cut it when it comes to a hands-free poop experience.
Sure can't.
Ditch paper products and uncomfortable chafing when switching to the soothing, cleansing stream of water from a Hello Tushy bidet attachment. Mm-hmm. And every Hello Tushy bidet attachment comes with a 60-day risk-free guarantee and a 12-month warranty. Join millions of happy Hello Tushy customers right now and have a clean butt with every flush. So let me tell you what happens when I got my Hello Tushy in the
My
mail.
booty hole twerked.
So, first of all, they sent a T-shirt that says "Ask me about my butthole."
I know.
Fabulous.
I love it. I can't wait to wear it.
And they also have a portable bidet, which is fabulous
For bitches like me who like to camp.
Yeah, or the office,
Or celebrate the end of the world.
yeah, or go to your homegirl's house who don't have a bidet.
Or, you know, the ones where you can't sit on their toilet.
Yeah, yeah. Now I love bidets. I think, as a practicing homosexual, I feel like it's important.
And I feel like as a practicing
Heterosexual.
butthole,
Yeah.
they are very important.
Yeah, no, I love it. It was super easy to install. Mm-hmm. Excuse me. It's durable. It's great. It's fabulous.
It's wonderful. And during these times, it's wonderful.
Now, go to hellotushy.com/JXD to get 10% off. This is a special offer for our listeners. Go to hellotushy.com/JXD for 10% off. Again, hellotushy.com/JXD. Hello, HELLO, Tushy, TUSHY.com/JXD.
Hello, Tushy. I said hello, Tushy.
Yes, I love Hello Tushy. They did that.
They did.
Sign me up. Yeah.
All right, y'all. So, normally we're trying to figure out if we want to be comfortable to go to work and then go to yoga and then go to the office. There's nowhere to go right now. But you can still wear your Beta brand dress pant yoga pants. Why? Because they're super comfortable and we should be getting dressed every single day so that we can be productive in the house. Stylish, comfortable, professional attire. You don't have to pick just one. With Beta brand, you don't ever have to sacrifice comfort or function for style. Beta brand's dress pant yoga pants are super comfy, perfectly stretchy, and stay wrinkle-free. They have all the style of dress pants with the stretch fit and feel of yoga pants. If that does not sound like a work-from-home pant, I don't know what does. Whatever your style, Beta brand has the pants to match. Choose from dozens of colors, patterns, cuts, styles, like boot cut, straight leg, skinny, cropped, and more. And they even have a pair with 8 pockets for all of your hand sanitizers.
Gang, gang.
Now they also offer premium denim with the same flexibility and comfort as yoga pants when you want to feel like you going out, but you at home.
Yes.
Right now, our listeners can get 20% off their first order when you go to betabrand.com/JXD. That's 20% off your first order at betabrand.com/JXD. Millions of women agree that these are the most comfortable pants you'll ever wear to work from home. Go to betabrand.com/JXD.
Hell motherfucking yeah.
For 20% off.
Yeah. RuPaul's Drag Race.
All right.
Sexy, sexy drag queen.
Sexy, sexy drag queen.
La da dee, la da da, sexy, sexy drag queen. So, this week, another episode of RuPaul's Drag Race, the gayest show ever.
Yeah, I love it. I just love it.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
I just
that
love
you
it.
love it.
I can't wait to watch the good season.
Yeah,
because something in my spirit kicked up, and I said it last week, but I really, it's confirmed. Listen, y'all, I know this ain't the best batch. Okay, yeah. I get it. Something in my spirit told me it wasn't, and I haven't even seen the other ones, but I'm still happy.
Yeah,
it's still, I love it.
I feel like you were like season 5 is good because that's where all the good. Season 5, that's where Alaska was on, and Detox and Roxy. Well, and Jinx, you don't need.
I can't wait.
Yeah, that's fine. Yes, wash your hands.
Should we play it?
Yeah.
Yo, okay, so
RuPaul's Drag Race Coronavirus Edition.
Corona, she better don't.
Queens. Mass Hysteria. Corateen. Sanitizer. Anita Rollo Paper. Dinah Corona. Quarantina. Washo Hand.
Favorite one.
Viola Hazard. Sudana Outbreak. Guerra Flushada. Social Distance. Micah Roban. Viral Epidemic. Lysol. Purella DeVille. COVID-19. And CDC.
spelled CDC.
Drag Race.
May the best virus win.
Sexy drag queen. Shout out to Ka Pingu for making that.
So this episode was finally we get to real Drag Race.
Mm-hmm.
We finally sending heifers home.
I can't.
Yeah, the right one went home this week. So this week's challenge, they had to. The first mini challenge was them having the two winners. So Jada Essence Hall and Widow Von Du, my queen.
Rue's face settled a half of an inch.
Yeah, it's not all there,
but it wasn't like this.
Yeah. They took the staples out.
Yeah, took the staples out her
Because Mama wasn't wearing the do-rag.
She didn't have that, what was that nigga's name? Andre from Love After Lockup. She ain't had a hairline.
The Sharpie Sharpie juice fade.
The Sharpie, what's that sound bar? The sound bar.
Yeah. Andre had.
He had that thick ass bar hairline.
So, Jada and Widow had to take each of the opposite premiere teams and line them up by who they thought that was their most competition, who was their least competition.
They're sexy drag queen.
Right. So, Widow said Aiden Janae or Zane was her least competition or whatever. And put Heidi and Jada Essence Hall put Heidi as the least, as the bottom, as her as not likely to be her competition.
And I was like, listen, touch me in the morning.
Right. Listen, shoulders.
I understand that I said Heidi has shit on her face.
Yeah.
But my girl got the coronavirus and came back and did handstands.
Yeah.
Pussy popped on one handstand.
Yeah.
So you and your shoulders need to relax.
Right. So, after that, the challenge was to the bottom of the two lines and the. So it was.
I'm sorry, that wasn't.
No, I get it.
I'm sorry.
It was Widow. So Widow, Jada, Janae, Aiden, and Heidi were all team captains, and they all chose to. They had to pick one other person. Or two other people. It left Rock'em Sakura out, and she got to join whatever team she wanted to. The point was they had to do an improv challenge, and they had to do like this American Idol, like who's the worst thing.
I hated it.
It was dumb. So first up was Heidi's team with Heidi, Jackie Cox, and Gigi Good, who, is our queen.
I just really
our white queen.
I'm fun for it. That's the first white queen I've had. Yeah. It is what it is.
Gigi is so good.
Gigi is so good. No pun intended. Is great.
And so they were the Del Rio trio. Once you find out who Bianca Del Rio is, you'll find out why that's really more funny.
Okay.
You like Joan Rivers?
I don't hate. Joan Rivers had entertaining moments.
I'm trying to figure out if you would like Bianca Del Rio.
Give me somebody else in that.
And I don't know. Like, she's exactly like Joy Rivers or Lisa Lampanelli, like those insult comics, like Andrew Dice Clay.
Yeah. You know what my problem is with insult? But then I guess I would have a problem with my own father. Because my father says that if you are something, you can make fun of it.
Yeah.
He used to do some really problematic things.
That's exactly because
when people go across the street.
Yeah, because Bianca's main joke is like, because she's Latino or Latina, she was like, I wanted to remain true to my heritage. For my first words were housekeeping. It's not.
I'm part Mexican, so I can laugh. Okay.
So see, your father was right.
We're like,
so
this I'm gonna tell y'all, whatever. It's the end of the world. Like, so my dad is a problem. Like most of y'all's.
Yeah.
If you got one,
most of us were born in the 80s, so we don't have one.
So if certain people cross the street and we were sitting at a light, he would do some mean things.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
And so we would look at him and be like,
sir,
hello, Pat, with your mean ass. Right. And he's like, I'm fat. I can make fun of fat people. And I'm like,
okay.
All right, carry on. That's the kind of house I grew up in, if that helps to explain a little bit.
That explains everything, actually.
Thank you.
So in the challenge, Heidi, Jackie, and Gigi are playing elderly women who are like a music trio or whatever. But the middle of the skit, Gigi like dies because she's old. And so, but they ended up like, and the panel is Charo and Ross Matthews. And whatever, they did a really good job. They were my favorite.
Yeah.
And then next was Widow Von Du, Crystal Method. Now I realize that method instead of like crystal meth, like meth head. So it's like crystal method.
Yeah. Okay.
So her and then Nikki, the French girl. That was kind of whack.
I know, and I love Widow.
Yeah, she was the star of the group.
Always. Like, she's always going to bring it, though.
Right. Next was, I don't really know. It was Britta, the one queen we won't name, and Aiden.
Which was the iron in those knees of that group,
Picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah.
So,
Britta's teeth are also really distracting.
They're super wide. They're like, wide as God's grace.
And I'm just like, ooh, that's a lot of mouth.
Yeah. So their group, they all had to say the exact same thing at the exact same time because they got struck by lightning and shared one brain apparently. But like it didn't work. Like, and the judges loved it. Like to the point where one of those queens was the winner of the challenge, and it was like, how?
I foresaw this though when I last week I kind of saw this coming.
Yeah, so
I was like, they are really gonna make this difficult for the rest of the season, which is why they had to put up that big ass disclaimer,
which they showed again.
Right.
They showed it before the first episode and before Untucked at the last half hour.
I was like, that's a big ass disclaimer.
And it's on for 30 seconds. Y'all gonna read this shit.
Read it right here.
Right. Like on Instagram when they tell you, put your thumb there.
It's actually one of those ones where you be hitting your remote like, is my TV frozen?
Yeah.
What's going on? They're like, no, bitch, we just want you to have time.
We want to make sure you read this because y'all can't talk about it. Why is she on? Bitch, we told you for 30 seconds. So, and the last group to go, it was so awkward. It was Jada, Jan, Rakam Sakura, and Dahlia, who played
useless.
Who played a broccoli because a piece of broccoli. She was in a broccoli suit because all the rest were dressed up as fruits because they were gay, and she was a fierce Brock ally. Right. So it was like the whole challenge itself was just not that good.
No. Dahlia don't do nothing for me.
Right.
Nothing.
She tries so hard to be sexy or whatever, and it doesn't like. I get it. She's much sexier as a boy than she is as a girl.
Like, but just go be a boy.
Right. So Anywho, or
I
at least
say that only because she's
Right.
just boring as a drag queen.
right, or get a personality. Like I hate if you're gonna be a look queen or whatever, that's fine. But
It's not for drag though.
It can't not for Drag Race. I'll tell you that.
No, not for Drag Race. You can do it for drag, but you have to make it work for you. The thing about Gigi is very subtle. But Gigi is good because Gigi be hitting in points. And then if you take Gigi gets the little challenges right. She's got her own sense of humor, but then also she brings it with the fashions. So if you not gonna bring it in the personality department, at least bring it in the fashions, my nigga. At least let me be happy to look at you.
Right.
But you just look like a bitch outside a rainbow.
Right.
And I just
right.
who tries real hard to be cute.
Right. So anyway, the runway happens right before judges' critiques, and so it was buttons and bows.
Yeah.
My favorites were Jan. She came out and with this murder type thing, whatever. Nikki's was cool, I guess. Widow came out as a clown, I guess, whatever. Heidi came out as Pinocchio.
That was cute.
Yeah, it was cute.
It was cute.
And then a queen who shall not be named came out and she gave some Annabelle doll shit. It was good. And I hate the fact that this trick is going to bring it to us every motherfucking week. And she's gross. So I hate whatever. Fast forward, the queen that should not be mentioned won.
Yeah.
And I don't see how she should have won. Heidi should have won that challenge.
Yeah.
It was clear as day, but whatever. You can see where producers are trying to go. Mm-hmm. And the two bottom queens that had to lip sync for their life to a Ariana song, I think.
Yeah.
Was Nikki Doll and Dahlia Sin.
Yep.
They both should have went home because both of their lip syncs were awful.
Terrible, and they picked a terrible song anyway for them to sing.
Yeah, and Dahlia went home. And peace out.
Yeah, bye.
Yeah. So next week or tonight is supposed to be a ball, and they're supposed to do 3 looks each. So we'll see what
Hopefully
we get.
it's just
yeah.
better.
If it's not, then I'm gonna tell you to start All Stars.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that on the Patreon.
Or something. I'm trying to figure out which is the best season to watch. So
go consult with your profesh.
No, I started at All Star season 2.
Okay.
And that's what made me go back and look at all their original seasons. Because I already knew who Katya and Trixie was, and I've showed you them before. So I went back and I got all their stories. So I'm like, now I realize their journey to how they got here. I'm like, oh, I get it. Mm-hmm. Now I'm invested. I will say with the Black Queens is you don't have. I feel like you would like Naomi. Dahlia is a wannabe Naomi Smalls. You would like Naomi. She's super pretty, and she's funny now. She's pretty with a personality, which is what you need.
Okay, yeah. I told you, just give me something.
Yeah. So we'll see. Also, shout out to the other listeners who have Drag Race podcasts.
Yes,
TFC.
we like to give credit where credit is due.
Right.
We fucking TV, and whatever your production company is called.
So shout out to TFC, I believe that's what they're called, and the other I think it was called the Best Friends Podcast. I think it's with my homeboy Cameron. I'll post the links or whatever in our description box. But those are 2 great Drag Race podcasts hosted by drag fans like us, and of course
bigger drag fans,
right? And you should go listen to always Bob and Monet's podcast,
yes.
Sibling Rivalry,
yes.
And also, if you want, you can go listen to Race Chasers with Alaska and Willem. They cover every episode of Drag Race, even from the beginning, even the ones that they were on, the seasons that they were on. So that's cool. So that's it for Drag Race. Mm-hmm. And let's take a break, and we'll be back after these messages.
Absolutely.
Sexy drag
queen.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
The days are getting shorter, and you can feel it in the air. Yes, it's that time of year. Pumpkin is finally back at Dunkin'. It's the cozy you've been craving all summer long, now in your cup at Dunkin'. Pick up all of your pumpkin favorites, like the signature pumpkin spice iced latte, or a pumpkin iced coffee, and bakery items like pumpkin donuts and muffins. Sip into something comfortable to celebrate the start of cozy season. Use the Dunkin' app for contactless ordering. America runs on Dunkin'.
Okay, so work's done and you're craving something spicy and salty. I know. What I do is snack on Blue Diamond wasabi and soy sauce flavored almonds. They're so good, and almonds are a superfood. Don't deny your cravings, eat them. Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
And we're back. So we had our very serious disclaimer at the top of this episode, but now we finna do our coronavirus playlist. So y'all know here at JDXD, we love a playlist and they're fun. It's fun to have sing-alongs, and like we need something to lift our spirits during this time. Again, we take this very seriously, but we're just here to bring you a little light and a little fun and a little humor to the situation. Again, Black people get over by what? Laughing.
Jokes, humor.
But also take it seriously.
Yeah.
But we do have a coronavirus playlist.
Yeah.
It consists of
negativity and chaos.
Yeah. Maybe a little positivity, however we interpret things in the corona.
Yeah.
Viro. The tenderoni, as I like to call it. So I'd like to hear your first song.
Oh, okay. I do want to say I got negativity and chaos from my homeboy Rob, who's one of the staffers over at XXL. And he has a fabulous playlist called Negativity and Chaos.
Oh, we were talking about you earlier with your negativity and chaos.
Yeah.
What was my negativity and chaos I wanted to do today? Damn, I forgot.
Oh my gosh.
It's going to come back to me.
Oh my gosh. Well, since a lot of people are stuck in that crib and they might get a little lonely, and
hold on, before you start.
Okay.
I remembered my negativity and chaos.
Okay.
All right, y'all. So I was like, I feel like playing Depression Olympics.
Oh, yes, I remember.
I feel like playing Depression Olympics. I just, so I was like, let's start the day off with negativity and chaos and play some Depression Olympics.
Yeah.
So for all you niggas, some of my friends included, whose birthdays are happening during this time.
Also, happy belated birthday to Asante.
Asante.
And happy birthday to Chris Rogers.
And Chris Rogers. And Dustin's is coming up, and so is Fran's, and so is yours.
And Michael Arsenault, yeah.
And Michael Arsenault.
Yeah.
Everybody, bitch.
Yeah.
So, my daddy. Everybody.
Yeah, we just gonna be in the crib.
But I said, let's start it with negativity and chaos and play some Depression Olympics. So everybody whose birthday has fallen during the coronavirus, I'm very sorry. I really do mean that. I'm sorry that you're having shut-in birthdays, and I'm going to FaceTime each and every one of you that I love very much to tell you, and we can celebrate with balloons over the FaceTime. Mm-hmm. But I just want y'all niggas to know my birthday was on 9/11. Okay? On. Like, the day, okay? The year, like, it was on. That was my birthday.
Wow.
I just wanted to be an asshole. I just wanted to be an asshole. I'm like, everybody's sad. They're like, I'm having a shut-in birthday.
Mine was on 9/11.
I'm like, bitch, everybody forgot mine. Bitch.
My birthday no longer matters after 2001.
And for 12 years afterward, every time somebody took my driver's license to make sure my credit card was mine,
see,
they'd go, ooh.
Yeah.
So, I just wanted to share that. All right, your first song. And your explo.
Jay-Z's Nigga What, Nigga Who.
Okay.
Got a condo with nothing but condoms in it. The same place with the rhymes invented. So all I do is rap and sex. Imagine how I stroke. See how it's flowing on my last cassette. Rapid fire like I'm blasting the. Never jam though, never get hot, never run out of ammo. Brothers hating on Jay cause I Jade your babe. You know your favorite. I know what Major said, can now you
Bet.
Because, yeah.
We're gonna have to shorten toilet paper. Get your toe. Get your.
Yeah. Because,
Nigga,
yeah,
what?
yeah,
Nigga, who? Hoops. Nigga, what? Nigga, hoops.
Clearly the theme of this whole coronavirus outbreak. Nigga, why?
Yeah, nigga, who? Yo, perfect. All right, bet I got one for your black ass. Bill Bibbs DeVos poison.
Oh, that went in my nose.
I'm sorry.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry you were drinking.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Slick, are you? Oh, yeah. Take it down. Girl, I must warn you. I sense something strange in my mind. Yo, situation is serious.
Oh, Corona, she better don't.
Never trust a big button to smile.
No, cannot.
Ooh, that's for Trump.
Yeah. The next one is for people, and this is really for you because, yikes, because you are quarantined with not only yourself, you got a kid and a teacher husband. So You Drive Me Crazy by Britney Spears. You drive me crazy.
I just can't sleep.
Oh, man. Corona, she better don't.
Wash your hands. All right. Circle of life.
Because we're all about to die.
And it moves us all. The earth is upset, and she's like, I'm going to rotate y'all niggas right on out of here.
Until we find our place in the path unwinding.
And the only thing that's going to be left are the roaches.
Ooh, man. As we come to fall on this planet and into the sun,
there's more to see. Just said, what's happening? Look, this is what. No, you want to come sing it with us real quick?
Okay.
We're singing Circle of Life. Come on.
You singing something from the play?
Come on. As we've come too far on this planet and reeking
step into the sun. Yes, correct us,
yes,
Queen.
Yes, thank you. There's more
to see than can ever be seen. What to do than can ever be done.
Sing.
There is far too much to take in here. What to find and can never be found.
Sing, Queen.
With the sun rolling high through a sapphire sky, keeps great and small on the edge of life.
Sing. It's the circle of life.
And it moves us all through despair
and hope.
Through
through faith and love, till we find our place on the path unwinding. Is the circle, the circle of life.
I can sing it to you again.
That's okay.
We got it. Thank you, Cookie.
Okay.
Thanks.
Bye.
I'll give you credit on the show.
I like your swimming goggles.
I give you 3 stars. No, 100 stars.
Thank you. That was
Thanks.
a jump. You like the little girl said she
When
don't like her
I get a
mama's
phone,
freckles.
I'll email you 100 stars.
You gonna email me?
Ayana's gonna get me a phone once he fixes it.
Okay. All right, get out of here. Get out of here.
That was fun.
That was. Your turn.
And it moves us all
Through despair and hope. Till we find our place on the path unwinding. It's the circle. The circle of hell. Circle of hell.
That's my kind of tune. Ain't that right, Big Red?
Chaos and negativity. You sure, right? Be Big Red.
My next song is Livin' La Vida Loca.
She'll make you live a crazy life, or she'll take away your pain like a bullet to your brain. Upside, inside out. She's living la vida loca.
Because we too are living the crazy life.
And it will push and pull you down.
Okay.
Okay? Living La Vida Loca. All right. You ready for mine?
Yeah.
It more so speaks, it speaks also to what, just what's going on. And I love you. And I wish I could hug my loved ones and I can do all of that. But don't touch my hair.
Don't touch my hair. When it's the feelings I wear. Don't touch my soul.
Don't touch me, dog. Don't touch me.
That's valid.
Yeah. Not right now. I love you. We can foot that.
Yeah. My next song is Great to Wash Your Hands To. Cisco Thong Song.
Yes, I love this video.
You like to dance on the hip hop spots. You cruise to the cruise like connect the dots. Not just urban, she liked the pop, cause she was living la vida loca. She had dumps like a truck. Thighs like what? Baby, move your butt.
That was the first remix little thing I saw.
Yeah. I was like, oh, TikTok.
And after that, it was Trillville. So ooh, that dress was scandalous. You know another thing.
So shake that. Look at the eyes so devilish.
What's my also, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air is a good one.
Yeah.
I'll be rapping it. Back. Give me 50 feet. Bag. What? Give me 50 feet. Huh?
Bag. What? Give me 50 feet. Yeah. Or I'ma grab it. Get a hater with the heat. Bag. What? Give me 50 feet. Yeah. Don't try to give me that. Sweet, you ain't no kin to me. Bag. What?
Oh, you gon' follow me. Bag. We don't want your disease. And we don't want to spread it to the older people.
That's valid. My next song is about my bank account. Tears dry on their own.
I don't understand. Why do I stress the man when there's so many real things at hand? We could have never had it all. We had to hit a wall. So this is inevitable withdrawal.
Bank of America was like, the tears dry on their own.
Oh, all right. Well, then. My next one is addicted. It is for everybody whose spouse is trying to smoke up their weed. Tell your boyfriend next time he's around to buy his own weed and don't wear my shit down.
Tell your boyfriend next time he around to buy his own weed and don't wear my shit down. I wouldn't care if Brad will bring me some more. I'd rather him leave you than leave him much.
Nigga, I need this right now. I am stressed.
Yeah, valid.
Like Sally.
My next one is No Air by Jordan Sparks.
Tell me how I'm supposed to breathe with no.
Tell me how. Oh, love me. Oh, I can breathe.
Tell me how I'm supposed to breathe with no air over here.
Yo. Tell me how I'm supposed to breathe with no air. No air.
Oh, God. All right, my next one. Let me clear my throat. That's my next one.
So y'all want to listen? Let me clear my throat. Let's go, y'all. Oh, say what? Happiness to me. I hope you don't mind. Let me clear my throat. For the dedication.
Woo, including the part with the ladies with the real hair, real fingernails, real eyelashes, because y'all bitches are going to have none of that when this is over. You cannot go to your specialist right now. You're going to get them sick.
Whew, so how do you expect me to live alone with just me? Because my world around you is just so hard for me to breathe. No air, no air, no air.
That's how I feel right now.
Got me out here in the water so deep. Shout out to the people on the cruise ships who are stranded, which is so
Oh my
crazy.
God.
Like, how the fuck?
We're just going to push you out to sea.
I flipped out, and I'm not even on no damn cruise. I was like, you mean to tell me just niggas are just chilling out, like, in international water with no hope in sight?
None.
So niggas just out there shuffleboarding?
Melissa put up a picture. She was like, it don't even got no pool. Like, damn, nigga, that sucks.
Yeah.
My next one is how I'm navigating with my bandanas and my black gloves and my ting when I have to go out. Oh, you can tell by the way I used to walk on the roads, man. No time to talk. Ha, 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 ha. Staying alive, staying alive. Ha, 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 ha. Staying That's all I'm trying to do right now in this day and age.
Yeah. My next one is Underneath It All by No Doubt. Underneath it all. Underneath it all. Because underneath it all.
What is hell? Yeah. This is where we going?
Yeah.
All right. Well, then, a contrast to that: climbing the stairway to heaven.
Yeah, because we're all dying.
Step by step.
Step by step.
Country by country.
I'm in the stairway to heaven.
Here we go.
walking the road of ecstasy.
The OJ sang this
Stairway to heaven.
Here we go.
Ooh, that was
You know who remade that? Who did really well?
Who?
TGT. What was it? Tank.
Genuine and Tyrese.
Yeah, they did that on the. What?
Did they?
On the BET Awards one time, they did a tribute to the OJs. It was so good.
I need to go watch that.
Here we go. That's my favorite OJ song too.
It is mine too.
He sang that. Mine is next, right?
Yeah.
I can't go outside, but you can ring my bell. Ring my bell.
My bell. Ring-a-ling-a-ling. And then leave that shit on the doorstep.
Absolutely.
With gloves, nigga.
Yeah, just hanging on the... You know, don't disturb this groove. Just hang it on the door.
Hang the sign up on the door.
Hang my food up on the door. Nigga, don't disturb this groove. I'm not trying to get into you.
Woo.
Oh,
This is actually a song straight from the coronavirus.
Hi, Corona.
That was actually me and Dustin were singing that to each other, but no. The Police, Every Step You Take.
They'll be watching you.
Every breath,
every step you take,
every move you make.
every time you break, every time you say, I'll be watching you.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, can't you see? You belong to me.
I'm into it. Wow. It's my turn next.
Yeah.
Well, you know, because we're all, you know, you might be sick and shut in with your boo thing.
Yeah. Or just hopefully just shut in.
Yeah. But if you have your boo thing with you, it might be some time to, like, you know,
romp.
Look back at it. So Look Back at Me by Trina.
Spears, slipper slide, J-Rock, Killer Mike, on a hard head beat with Trina.
I got an ass so big like the sun. Hope you got a mouth for a dick. I wanna slap it in my face, shove it down my throat. Nigga, why you blunt? I can make this pussy. I know how to.
This one's more of a, it's my remix, but it's that song out there right now. Like a cop car. No. It's actually this world is on fire.
Fire.
This world is on fire.
Wait until you get into Willem and you hear his version. This boy is a bottom.
This girl is on fire. This girl is on fire. She's walking on fire.
This boy is a bottom.
Bottom. This boy is a bottom. Oh, and his oldest is
I
hilarious.
too am a bottom. This girl is a bottom.
I'm into it.
Get your good tushy. Hello tushy.
Flash JXD.
Is it your turn or mine?
It's mine. No, it's your turn.
Oh.
I think.
Shoot the lights out.
Oh my gosh.
Right till it's bright out. Oh, just another lonely night. Are you willing to sacrifice your life? Ow! Monster.
Pull up in yeah.
Automobile gangster.
Shoot the lights out high till it's bright out. Oh, just another lonely night.
Yeah, with a bad bitch from Sri Lanka.
Mm-hmm.
That's enough Nicki for that.
Oh, that's plenty. But yes, Monster by I'm not even gonna say rest in peace today because
Yeah.
It's to all of us.
Also, in the vein of, trying to quarantine and chill, but also the title of the song is a pro for everybody. So Anxious by Genuine.
Just meet me at 11:30 a.m. because we're both working from home.
It's a jack date.
I'm about to tell my business for a second. But I turned to just this word and I was like, ooh, we get to have lots of day sex. That was a rarity. It's day sex all day, baby. No, not all day, because, we gotta we got a lot. It's measures you gotta go through and like...
Yeah, sex therapy. Yep.
Yeah. The ghetto. Yeah, yes.
Jortha and Mommy, we have 2 more each.
Oh, 2 more each?
Yeah, because we're running out of time.
Okay. Oh, no, not I will survive.
Oh, as long as I know how to love, I know I stay alive. I got all my love to give. I got all my love to give. I will survive. I will survive. Hey, hey.
First I was afraid, I was petrified. Kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong. And I grew strong, and I learned how to get along. And so
it's applicable to so many playlists.
Regine, this club is whack. The music is weak, the men are whack. I was with Kid Fury once. We were out at some event, and I said that because it was applicable. He died the fuck laughing. The music is weak. The men are whack.
Here come. That's because that is one of our favorite shows ever of all time.
We might have to talk about that shit on Patreon.
I thought about it honestly.
Yeah. My next song is Diary by Alicia Keys. Because what I found is that people are about to start getting real introspective.
Yeah, they are.
And it's only like day 2 of quarantine, so like, oof. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, they're about to. There was literally about 77 people on Instagram Live today.
Yo! Even I went on Instagram. Well, I went on my way here. But I was like, girl.
Right.
What is going on?
Niggas need some socials. They be itching and feeding.
Yes.
Itching and feeding.
Ooh.
Woo, I'm dying. I've never seen so many people. Zoom is about to crash. I just want y'all to know. Zoom. Niggas are zooming their asses.
Hello? Nigga said, hop on a Zoom.
Nigga. Like, Zoom family reunions. Zoom weddings.
Right.
That
we have,
might be a thing.
Right. We have Microsoft Teams, so it's like, which is like Microsoft version of Slack. I have one more song, right?
Okay.
Mine is it. The Clark sisters, Pray for the USA. Pray for the USA.
For the USA, pray for the USA.
Pray for the USA. She said, come on, everybody. Let's join together. Sing of a nation. Say a prayer for the USA. You have to. We have
world,
to pray. Pray for the children. Whatever Twinkie said in her ad libs. She said, pray for everybody.
Pray for everybody,
you have to pray for the USA. Hey, make sure you put a clip of Pray for the USA by the Clark sisters. I know you can find it. But, yes, we need it.
I have two.
Sexy, sexy drag queen.
Sure, throw that on there. Actually, yes.
Okay.
This one is how I feel, and then the other one is also how I feel. REM's It's the End of the World as We Know It.
It's the end of the world as we know it. Yeah, that was a joke.
And I'm hoping that it really is the end of the world as we know it, because I'm hoping that
End of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. And I feel fine.
you know, if we're not all, you know, getting ready to, you know, crash and burn, that maybe this might shift some, you know, socio-political things and some, you know, shift some distribution of things and show that this economic structure is not sustainable for the world, and, you know, billionaires being taxed so little and regular ass people being taxed so high. Like, this is just the world cannot sustain itself.
Girl, I'm not. I'll talk about that next week about how I try to do my taxes again.
Corporations.
I owe millions.
Which is madness, fam. Madness.
How?
Madness, fam. And so there's that, and then you know, these niggas, they are we'll go into it because I would like for us to talk about Explained. I want y'all to watch Explained on Netflix. So it's the end of the world as we know it. But lastly, because I really want you all to take social distancing seriously for right now, and you know, we got to do our part. Mm-hmm. You know, I have to end with some Stevie. Mm-hmm. Love's in need of love today.
Yes. It is. Because what pissed me off today in light of this song is this president we have who keeps calling it the Chinese virus.
Stop calling it the Chinese virus, the Kung Fu flu.
It's not.
Stop calling it that shit.
Racist.
It's racist
and wrong.
And I also understand, because we're gonna look at both sides of it. I've seen some really atrocious videos of people spraying Asian people with Febreze.
Yeah,
and
that
Lysol
is so fucking
and
awful.
shit like that.
Don't be a listener of ours and do that shit.
Don't do no shit like that. I also know there are other people who are on the other side of things. Like, y'all know they don't like us either, right? We're very well aware that there are a lot of we have had.
There's racial tension.
There's a lot of racial tension, and people do not treat us right. Mm-hmm. So we get that, but that is not an excuse to be a shithead and go and just spray people just because. And that's not an excuse for them to act like that either.
Right.
So, you know, none of it is an excuse. But I'm getting on y'all niggas too. Don't run up on nobody spraying them with no Lysol. Don't go being nasty. You know when you spray somebody with Lysol? When they're nasty and they cough out and they sneeze out and they do it, use your hands and things like that, then you can spray them. I'm giving you permission. Right. But outside of that, not because of racial, you know, not because of ethnicities and things like that. That's whack. So Love's in Need of Love today. You know what I'm saying? That includes social distancing. That includes thinking about people's grandmothers. That includes thinking about people with autoimmune deficiencies and things like that. We just got to keep each other in mind and love up on each other. And,
right.
you know, hopefully the tenderoni, we don't know. We have to be very realistic about this thing. I don't think this is about to wrap up in the next 2 weeks, but...
It's not, but I hope for the best for everybody.
Absolutely. And if this is our new normal, we're going to make sure that we, you know, we're doing what we need to do.
Yep. All
right, niggas. We'll see y'all next week.
Adios.
Bye.
I feel music in your eyes. Rainbows in your
Okay, so work's done and you're craving something spicy and salty. I know. What I do is snack on Blue Diamond wasabi and soy sauce flavored almonds. They're so good, and almonds are a superfood. Don't deny your cravings. Eat them. Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.
Okay, so you're between meals and you're craving something sweet, right? What I do is snack on Blue Diamond honey roasted almonds. They're so good. And almonds are a superfood. So don't deny your cravings. Eat them.
Blue Diamond almonds. Crave victoriously.